Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Waldia. First off, Happy New Year. Alright, I know you guys have seen thousands of videos uploaded already about the new Fenty concealers and the powders that came out already. I know, y'all, but yo, one more video won't hurt, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video to see my first impressions on this Fenty concealer and powder. So I'm not gonna ramble on for too much because I don't want this video to be too long, so let's get right to it. So first things first, as usual, we're gonna prime the face, and this is my new favorite primer that I've been loving and using as of late, and it is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Listen, this does cost a pretty penny, but it's worth it. It's worth every single penny. If you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel, I do have oily skin, the most oily skin in the whole entire planet, and this primer does me justice. You don't need a lot of this stuff, so don't OD like I just did. I don't even know why. I did that, but yeah, I'm just gonna apply this all over, and as you can see, I already did my eyebrows. It just leaves the skin so smooth. I love this primer. Alright, so next I'm gonna apply my foundation. Now, I did a review on the Fenty foundation last year, and I did purchase a shade 430, but I'm finding that the shade 430 was a bit too red for me, so I went back into the Sephora store when I was looking for the concealers, and I just picked up another shade, and I tested this out, and this shade 420, literally, when I swatched it against my skin, and I did swatch it against my neck, and my chest area. My chest is a little bit lighter than my face, so I did match it with my neck, okay? When she swatched it, I was like, where's the foundation? And that's what it's supposed to do. It was like the perfect match. Let me apply the foundation, and you guys already know how I feel about the foundation already. If you don't, I'll leave it in the description box, and you can check out that video as well. And Fenty did come out with 10 additional shades. If you haven't heard already, check those out. If you had a hard time finding your shade before, hopefully you can find it with the additional foundation shades that they put out along with the concealers. I really like this color better than the 430. The 430, at first it was fine, but it was a bit too red. And keep in mind, these foundations do oxidize. When you put the foundation on, don't just go with that color or what you see. Give it a moment to set and dry, and then you'll see if it really is a good match, okay? See this side? And the side that I haven't applied anything to. So this foundation is still one of my top 5 foundations of 2018. I just really like the coverage that it gives. Alright, so let's get to the fun part, the concealers. I did go ahead and purchase the shade 420, okay, and also the shade 380. Now, just letting you know, Fenty came out with the concealer corresponding with the foundation. Alright, so because I'm wearing the foundation 420, I swatched the concealer 420 and thought this would be a perfect natural type of concealer to go along with the foundation. Now, if I want to highlight, I'm not going to go in with 420. I would use 420 for like a natural everyday, if I'm going to work or whatever, running errands, and I want to spot check my face, I will go in with the 420 concealer. And also, if I want more of a natural highlight, because it's not the same exact shade as the foundation, it's slightly just a little bit teensy bit lighter than the actual foundation. And let me swatch that so that you can see side by side what they look like. I didn't even give you guys the name. This is called the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R Concealer, Instant Retouch Concealer. Alright, online I see that people are calling it the Cure, because I guess if you've had a long night or a drunken night or whatever you guys be doing, the next morning this is the Cure, so you won't look crazy. Okay, so let me show you guys what the foundation looks like right here, and the concealer. As you can see, the shades are a little different. So this is the swatch of the foundation 420 right here, and this is the concealer. Now let me swatch the 380 shade. Now this is the shade I'm gonna use if I want a beat face. If I want, you know what I'm saying, to pop out and brighten up my under eye and do a full face, you know, this is the concealer that I would go with. Alright, this is what it looks like. Let me compare that to 420, 420, 380. See, much brighter. And this is 380. As you can see, much brighter than 420. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna first use 420. Now, a lot of times if I'm going for a beat face, I will layer my concealers. Like, I'll apply one, let it set and blend it out, and then apply a brighter one on top of that, just to give me double whammy, double. And I think that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna apply 420, and they say not to apply too much of this. This feels great on the skin. Off the bat, I can tell you, I really do like the applicator. Yes, I love the applicator. And this concealer is very creamy. And I do have discoloration around right here. So I'm just gonna apply that 420 right there. I'm gonna apply the other shade to my forehead and the bridge of my nose to give me a highlight. All right. So when I apply my concealer, I learned this tip from RIHANNA. I do like to give it a second. Not all concealers, because a lot of concealers do dry kind of fast, but I do hear that this concealer doesn't dry as fast as others. So I like to just give it a second to set in and, you know, do its thing. And then I'm gonna blend it out. And you see the color, it's not that bright. This is like a perfect everyday type of concealer. All right, I'm gonna go in and blend that. Let's see what I get. Let me zoom in. And look how flawlessly this blends, okay? Okay. I just learned how to do that, so yeah. Wow, okay. Look at that, y'all. No gas, I'm not gassing them up. I know it's Rihanna, I know it's Fenty, we all love Fenty, but real recognizes real. You gotta give people props when it's merited. Like, look at that. Okay, that's one layer. I really am impressed with Fenty, especially because of the shade range. I didn't mention, this does come in 50 shades. These concealers come in 50 shades, so if you need a shade dark enough to contour, you'll find it. For the most part, highlight, color correct, if you want to color correct, you'll find a shade for that too. I have a couple of breakouts, hormones, okay? So disregard those little things there. But yeah, look at this application. Yeah. This is it. And I hate to when people say, oh, don't jump on the bandwagon, everybody. Listen, you gotta give people their props, man. This is good. This is good. I can't front and act like it's not good. It's good. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade 380 just to brighten up just a little bit. I'm gonna apply a little bit of this. Yeah. And I noticed, you see I didn't go back and dip again, right? Just one dip gives you enough product, it looks like, for the most part, for both eyes. I'm trying not to apply too much, y'all. Now I'm gonna just take this right here and also down the bridge of my nose. And because I have a 5-head, a huge forehead, I'm just gonna, you know, highlight just right here. Now I don't wanna go too ham, okay? Now I'm just gonna blend with that same beauty blender. Just gonna turn it on the other side, okay? And blend out the highlight concealer. Alright, so this is what my face is looking like so far before I set it with powder. And so far so good. I haven't experienced any creasing yet. Let me know if you guys see differently. But from here, look, it's looking fine. It's looking good. Alright, now to set that, I did go ahead and purchase 2 of the setting powders. One basically to highlight and the other one for an all over shade. I was like torn between honey and banana. I didn't know, you know, but I do have translucent powders here already, and I do see that the banana shade in this line looks more translucent than banana, like a, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me try honey. This is like more of a yellow based highlight powder, which I typically like to go with for the under eye area. And this is what honey looks like. And they also say not to go ham with this powder. Yeah, no baking. They say no baking with this because it's extra. It'll like dry your under eye area out. Okay, so I'll try not to do that because that's typically what I do. Okay, so if you like yellow powders, this is definitely the one for you. Wow, so this is extra matte, which is perfect for me. You see that? I like it. 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 Ooh, look at the difference. This side is still pretty without it being set, you know, but I'm an oily girl. I have to set my concealer, and this is what it looks like after you set it. Wow. We're gonna do the same on this side, and as you can see, I am patting this into the skin. Listen, honey is chocolate girl friendly. I just love the color and the undertone of this setting powder. Definitely chocolate girl friendly. You hear me? And you know what's funny, with other powders, this is what I come up with after I bake. So I haven't baked, and this is what I'm getting. Wow, 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 wow. Now, as my all over shade, I did go ahead and purchase nutmeg. Yeah, this is perfect. This is what nutmeg looks like. So now I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and just wipe away any excess powder and set the rest of my face with this. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so I am back and this is the final face. I did use the James Charles Morphe palette for my eyes. I'll have a whole nother video on that. I'm not feeling that palette too much, but yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into it in this video anyway. Yeah, so my final thoughts on this concealer and also the powder. I don't have anything negative to say. I'm trying to find something negative at right now so far, and I'm just drawing a blank. Everything meshed well together. I'm not creasing underneath the eye yet. I'm not oily. I don't know what else to say, anything bad to say. The setting powders are my favorite. I am going to be using those going forward on a daily basis whenever I do wear makeup. And the concealers are just great. I like that the concealers, I was able to layer the concealers on top of each other and not experience any creasing or anything like that. I do enjoy the color of the new foundation that I picked up, the shade 420, and I enjoyed also the colors of the concealers and the setting powder. Y'all, I can't make this up. This is bomb. If you don't buy anything else in 2019, if you're only allowed to purchase 1 or 2 products in 2019, I would highly recommend getting these concealers and also the setting powder. Yo, y'all like my hair? This is the same hair from the previous video. This is going on 3 weeks now. Synthetic hair. Okay, this is going on 3 weeks and I've been wearing this non-stop, still protective styling my natural hair, and this is what I've been rocking every day for 3 weeks straight, and this is still looking bomb. I haven't bumped it. It's still styled. It's still easy. So yeah, I don't want to go on too much. This video is not about this hair, but yeah, see my previous video if you want to catch up, you know, and see which unit in hair I'm wearing now. So let me give you guys a close-up. This is my skin with everything on it. This is what it's looking like. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. I have to stop doing that. But I love it. I'm in love. And it's not because it's Rihanna. The products are really good. And I have a lot of pores around this area, my cheek area, and I feel like the powder did a good job of smoothing my skin and not, you know, accentuating my flaws, okay? So on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give these concealers a 10. I can't, there's nothing, I don't see a reason why I would rate it. I'm looking in the mirror right now, so I'm just trying to find, I'm trying hard to find a reason why I would give it less than a 10. A 10. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna rate the powders, you guessed it, a 10. Again, let me try to find a reason why this would be less than a 10. The finish is great. The color is great. The undertone of the powders are great. It's a W, it's a win, it's a 10. But yeah, just follow me on my Snapchat and Instagram and I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys posted if I find anything alarming about these new concealers and these setting powders, and let you know if anything changes, but I don't foresee that happening, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As usual, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you've gone out and purchased these new products from Fenty Beauty yet, or do you plan to purchase and what you think. If it doesn't work for you, let me know. I'm curious to know your experience with these new Fenty products, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Until next time, bye.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster.